This model kit review is of the Kawanishi, the N1K1-Ja. This is the Shiden Type 11, and it is a 1/72 scale model by Tamiya. Those are the dimensions there. We have some very nice box art, and here's some more box art here, and we've got markings for 4 different types. Probably very similar color scheme, but very different numbers. Some more pictures there, and the colors needed. This is part of their 1/72 Warbird scale series. This is number 68 in that line, I guess. Let's have a look at our sprues. So here is the sprue with our wings, recessed panel lines, very beautifully molded. Here's the sides of the fuselage, our wings, the bottom side there, wheel wells. Here we've got our nose cone, we've got our engine parts there, firewall with exhaust. Here we've got part of our cockpit, some of the formers here. This is probably for our torpedo attachments. Then there's our propeller, wheels, it's part of our spinner there, and that's the drive shaft for our for the engine. There's the front of the spinner there. We've got our landing gear and wheel well covers. Here we've got well, those must be for the underside of the wings, and then there's the torpedo. So all nicely molded. Here's the inside. Got some detail in the wheel wells and some on the inside, but not a whole lot of the fuselage. Polycap, that's probably for our propeller. There is our canopy, and then we've also got the decals, so some different versions there. Let's have a look at our instructions. So here's some details here about the plane. And start off with here are the colors needed. We put our fuselage together, and then we put the cockpit together as well. Fair amount of detail going in there. That then inserts underneath. We've got our engine being put together and then mounted, as well as our wings there. It shows you where the polycap goes there for the propeller, so it'll spin. Also got our wings going on, as well as our tail, and then we've got the front of the fuselage, the engine cowl, as well as our, okay, so those are actually our machine gun pods. We've got our landing gear and drop tank. So here we're putting the wings on, as well as the elevator. We put our engine cowl together, as well as our drop tanks, drop tank actually, and our machine gun pods. So that's what those are there. There's our landing gear, mounting all of that onto the plane, as well as our tail wheel, and then that's the drop tank going on, as well as the landing gear. Shows you how they need to look there. And then we're putting on the engine cowl and the propeller, and then pitot tube there. So all in all, there's some details here about painting it, and there is the decal and paint guide, and then here are the different versions with different numbers, and all in all, that looks like a fun little model and a great kit for beginners.